people, welcome back to Wetlines. You join me, Ian Baker. Down on the bank we got a little 72 and a bit hour session. We're down on Temple, we're on swim number 1, pretty happy with that. Lake is double busy. But on a positive, if you're familiar with Temple, if you're on swim 1 you're pretty secluded because there's nobody in swim 2, so the next swim's not all the way around number 15. There's somebody in there, so I've got a nice big bit of water to fish to. So my end's pretty quiet, I'm pretty happy. But yeah, it's what is it now? It's Friday morning, it's bank holiday weekend, sun's out, and yeah, I'm pretty excited. The weather currently pretty nice. I'm in the shallow end of the lake. When I first come down here, my intention and aim was to try and get down this end of the lake. It's a bit sunny, warm, shallow end of the lake, you never know. So yeah, we got all 3 rods out. I had to wait for the previous chap to vacate the swim because, well, I wanted to fish here. So we waited a couple of hours, we got on. Got all 3 rods out already. It's just gone 11. I'm pretty excited. It's looking good. Like I said, it's very busy. I think there's only 2 swims actually with nobody in. There's a lot of lines in the water. But like I say, I think I'm alright up here because there's not really anybody near me. If you're already a subscriber to the channel, welcome back and bonjour. Thanks for watching again, thanks for sticking with us. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and stick with us. You know, if you're feeling double fruity, hit that thumbs up and fingers crossed we get some fish and it'll be a good little session. But for now, I'm going to go and carry on watching the water because I have seen a fish jump out 2 or 3 times. I have got a rod on that spot. Rein it in, bird. So yeah, stick around for updates. Thanks for watching. Rightio people, so it's morning number 1, we got everything out. It's about 10 or 11 o'clock, so the rods have been out a couple of hours, but they were more just chucked out just for the sake of getting on with something. But I've rustled up 3 rigs. Now if you've seen in my last session, caught my fish on a pop-up, with a pink pop-up. So I'm going to get all these rods in a minute and I've made up 3 pop-up rigs, spinner rigs, Ronnie rigs, whatever you want to call them, because if I catch on a rig, I've got to, you know, stick with what I know's caught fish. So, like I said, we've made 3 pop-up rigs, all different colours. That's the first one we got going on. A little pineapple, yellow pineapple pop-up with a bit of pop-up corn on. Then we got the pink one I caught with last time. Top it off with a nice bit of sweet corn again. And then the third one is a DT Baits crustacea pop-up. Bit of something different, well again, an orange, bit of corn. So, you know, we're going all in on the concept that a pop-up worked last time. Initial thoughts, probably going to put one about there, somewhere right in the reeds. One down here in that little bay, if I'm pointing at the right area. And the other right rod down there, kind of somewhere. So that's the hope, that's the plan. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this session. You know, you come here, you catch a fish, you get a little bit of confidence. Hopefully it pays off a little bit. I am aware that in this swim there's meant to be a nice little plateau or something just down here, little shallow shelf type bit. So if the sun really comes out and really gets involved and heats it up, we might have to plonk one on there because I'm thinking the fish are going to want to come to the shallow water to warm up, and this is the shallow end of the lake. I think the other end of the lake is between 2.5 to 3 metres deep at the deepest point, I think, roughly. This is like 2 metres at the most down there, so it's definitely the shallow end. See, the sun's just popping out. Oof, hopefully warms it up, they'll come down here. Merry Christmas, we got ourselves some carp. But yeah, that's the plan of attack. Pop up, pop up, pop up. Sprinkle in a few little pellets and maybe 3 or 4 boilies, nothing major. Don't really ever tend to bait up too much here. That's the word on the street. That's it. On the last session I tried to bait up lots on 1 rig. Nothing come of that, so we'll nip that in the bud. We'll go back to what people say. A little bit of bait. But ain't it looking beautiful? Look at that. Hey? Breathe it in. She's a beauty of a venue. Love it here. And this is only, well, where are we at? This is the beginning of April, so it's all just starting to grow up. When these reeds all grow up and everything, you can't even see anybody else on the lake. It's beautiful. Everyone's in their own little weedy, reedy forests. It's beautiful. So yeah, that's the plan of attack. So I'm gonna get these rods out now, and yeah, stay tuned and see you in a bit. Bosh! So, we've had no success yet, not even really a sniff of a fish. The sun's gone behind a cloud in a minute, but it has got rather toasty today, quite warm. So I was thinking, it's early spring, it's warm, good chance the fish are going to be upper layers of the water. So I put the drone up, more so for B-roll, you know, filler footage, nice footage for the video. And as soon as I took it up, I noticed the fish. I've never seen so many fish in Temple. Look at this footage here, look. Absolute world supply of them all just chilling on the top. So, I'm going to bring in 2 of my rods, leave one on the deck, because why not? I've never caught fish this way, but I'm basically going to put 2 zig rigs out there. I'm going to put one literally just underneath the surface of the water, because if that's where they're swimming, all I need is one to swim in its face, and magic. And the water's about 2 metres deep up this end, so I'm going to put the other one about 1.5 metres, so a couple foot underneath the water. Let's see what we can get. So we're going to use the adjustable zig. If you've ever used the adjustable zig, you know it's an absolute, not that I've ever caught a fish with one, but I don't use it often enough, but it is actually a cracking bit of kit. But this is the little rig I'm going to put on it, nothing major, obviously just a standard surface fishing type line, whatever you call it. And I've gone for some, I've managed to get mush on it already. Gone for something a little bit controversial, so I've got these really small little pop-ups. So I'm going to put 2 of them on there. Going yellow and black on this one. And I'm going to put like orange and white or something on the other one, just to be different, because you know that's quite different. That I don't think I've seen like a double little boilie that's that small being used. So yeah, we're going to put them out. I can't ignore the signs, you know, the fish are on the top or up in the layers. Here comes the sun again. Toasty. It is lovely to be out in the sun, I tell you. But yeah, so we're going to put 2 zig rigs out there. I'm going to leave my right hand rod that's kind of near where that duck is, but a little bit left and a little bit in. Take the other 2 out, put them both on zig rigs, see what happens. But I tell you what, it is a beautiful day. So yeah, stay tuned for some updates. Fingers crossed, you'll see me with a fish soon, real soon, hopefully. Rightio people, so I just wanted to bring to your attention a lovely little item I've recently purchased that I think will come to a great benefit to a lot of you if it's a bit of you, which it should be. So say you want to put out some bait in your boat, you want to put out some boilies, some pellets, some whatever, but you want a bit of a mixture, right? You want to chop them up, you want to blend them up, but you've not got that with you. Let me introduce you to this little chap here. This is from NGT. And what this is, as you can see, is a smashing little portable blender. And it does a beautiful little job. So I'm going to put some stuff in here now and show you what it's all about. Because it works phenomenally well. So as I say, it comes apart with this bad boy, USB rechargeable. So if you've got a nice little power bank with you, not a problem, recharge it. Not that I can imagine it will die, because I doubt I'm doing that much blending up stuff, but put a small amount of, where am I? Small amount of little boilies in there. Bosh. So then you get that. 2 little grooves, line it up, pop it in, and then we're blitzing. Now see, the longer you leave them in there, the more it's going to get blended up. A shorter amount of time, bigger chunks. The longer you have it in there. Look at that bad boy. Now we got some nice smashed up boilie crumb. Now obviously if you had just boilies in there and left it in there for a short period of time, you'd get a lot more chunky cut up bits. But there you go. So that's the say. You just got the little nice little blade. Pop it in there, pop the lid on. Bosh. That's from NGT, that's 15 quid. Now, in the world of fishing equipment, I thought that was a tremendous deal. A cracking little bargain. Because, look at it, it's not very big, you know what I mean? It comes in a nice little mesh type little netted bag thing you can store it back in with. That'll fit in anyone's little tackle bag, that. Let's say USB rechargeable under there. Simples. Button under here. It's too light to see it now, but that will light up. Blue when it's doing the business, and red if it's charging, and I'm assuming probably red if it's about to die. So yeah, that's the NGT blender. I'll leave the link down below if it's a bit of you. Don't get yourself one, it's 15 quid. 15! Anyway, see you in a bit. Righty people. It's about, what is it about? It's about 5 o'clock I think. About 5 o'clock. The zig rigs have been no good. So I'm going to get them in a memento. And we're going to switch over to an IQD rig on all three. We're going to book these bad boys on there. Main line. I think these are the new ones they've just brought out, or you know, the new whatevers. 15mm cell wafters. Quite simple really. RQD rig. I'm sure you're all familiar with them by now. But that is what I'm going to be putting out there. I'm going to get one over there in that little cove. One straight flush in front of me on the reed edge, and one kind of where them two geese are going around to, just around that corner there. Fingers crossed. Yeah. So, yeah. Something's going to work. I'm not giving up. I will persevere. We've tried pop-ups. We've tried zig rigs. Now we're going to try RQD rigs. I'm still confident I'm going to get a fish. I am confident. It's just mental mind games. I'm trying to convince myself. Speak things into existence. I'm going to catch a carp. Stick with it. It will happen. In a bit. Let's turn that off. We got ourselves fish number one. Oh dear. Whopping common. Caught it on an IQD rig with a cork dusted cell wafter. What a catch. Well happy with that. Whew. Annoyingly, I am going to have to weigh it and then work out the sling again, because I might have to go back to the old school crate, the old school scales. These digital ones are starting to annoy me. £32.1, I think that says. £32.1. We'll double check the scales in a second. Rightio people. I'll just double check the scales again, because they did say -2, which didn't seem right. So I've recalibrated and actually I'll weigh it again. We don't like people questioning me on air. There we go. See that on there? Zeroed. 3.4. Is that visible? I don't even know if that comes on here. So basically, I'm not going to do the maths now, I'll ping it up on the screen. So the fish weighed £32.1, so I've got to take £1.4 off that. That's how much the fish weighs. These things are getting on my Swede, so I don't know if these digital scales will be staying around for much longer, because they cause me more issues than they're solving. But there you go. So it's probably a 30 something pounder. We're still happy with it. There you go. Well, there we go people. I am absolutely delighted. I've had to change the coat even, because that fish has absolutely caked me. Absolutely. Did a job on me there. What was it, £32.1? Oof. That's the biggest fish for me from Temple. That was a banger. I'll tell you what, the take was weird, and the fight was even weirder. For a common of that size, oh, it didn't feel like well, maybe I should have fought it for a bit longer the way it slapped me about there, but it came in. It weren't too much of a big deal. Made a bit of a drama there with the netting fiasco at the end. Don't know if it come across. I only got time to put the GoPro on there, so there might be no footage of that, but you saw what we all come here for. But I did tell you a slight fib. I thought I caught it on an IQD with a cork dusted cell wafter. That, my friend, was a lie. That is actually on my far left rod. What I actually caught this one on was the brand new balanced wafter from Cell. The Cell 15mm wafter. I mean, it's the same delightful aromas, just minus the cork. A bit bigger. That's actually what I caught it on. And yeah, pretty much I just smashed it when I put it out there earlier. Right, I literally near enough crashed the boat into the reeds straight in front of me, as I said about, to just give it a go. And it's worked within, what's the time? It's 10 to 9, call it 9. I'll probably put that out there, when did I go? Probably been out there 2-3 hours. Bosh, fish in net. So naturally we've smashed it straight back out there again. Crashed into the reeds near enough. Hopefully that's a sign of good things to come, because the left one, as I said, I put that down the far left, not into the reeds, but in a nice little covey area. But yeah, we put out there, I can't be bothered to show you all now because it's dark and it's all out there, but a very small amount of, I don't even know what size they are, small boilies, and a small handful of pellets. So not a lot of bait, but a nice little treat for the guys out there, and it's worked. So I am, I'd say it could have been £3, it could have been the £2, but £32, whoo, we're very happy with that. Just one fish is all you need on this place to make it worth your while. It's just a shame it happened literally just as it got dark. But hopefully the pictures come out alright. This one-man production is a bit more of a difficult feat, but all being well, it's come out alright. So yeah, as I said, it's 9 PM now. Rod's back out, and fingers crossed we get some more overnight. But if I do, naturally you'll see it here in a minute. If you don't, you'll probably see me tomorrow morning. Well happy with myself. Anyway, for now, see you in a bit. Is it day 3? Yeah, day 3. Oh, still absolutely buzzing about that fish. As you've seen, because I put it over it actually weighed £30 and 8 ounces once I did the maths recalibration. But I'm still buzzing with that, over £30. It's the biggest fish I've caught from here before, as you can see. It's a bit of a different kind of weather at the minute. I'm not sure what's in store for me today. I don't know if it's going to be sunny again. I don't know if it's going to be overcast. I don't want it to be as hot. I want some nice overcast. Get rid of just keep this. Got some carpy vibes about it. But yeah, I've not brought the rods in yet. Obviously I'm leaving the one I put back out there. I do want to get the other 2 in, because I want to put the same hook bait on them 2 as well. But it seems like a bit of a prime time for fishing right now, like this early morning. It's about 8 AM, so we'll leave them out there for a little bit longer. But yeah, no more activity overnight, no more real indication of anything, so I either put that hook on a decent spot, or it was just a fluky fish again. We'll never know. But I did put the rod back on that spot, so we'll see. And then we got a bit more light, I can show you where it was. So we've obviously got the island over here yonder. I had the rod literally right there, right by them more pronounced bits of reeds there. So I sent the boat out, and literally as the top front of the boat hits the reeds, boom, dropped it. And that's what did the magic. That's what got me the fish, and good time. Hope you're enjoying the video. If you are, and you're new around here, put that subscribe button, give it a little click, you know. I'd appreciate it, and a thumbs up would go a long way. So, you know, do the business. Go on, I dare you. Go on, click the subscribe button. Thank you, appreciate it. But yeah, for now, see you in a bit. Rightio people, just thought I'd talk about a quick little product you might have noticed in this video, and that's this nice little coat we got going on here. This is the Splash, I think it's called the Splash coat or something like that, from One More Cast, old Ali Hamidi's coat. Wanted a nice waterproof coat for a while, and I've got to say, this one is absolutely delightful. You've got nice little elastics here to keep it nice and tight. These little nice hood. Where are we? Nice hood. These little chaps that, however you want to put them together, however they go together, get you nice and tight. I think the material is actually like a bit of a wind resistant material, so it's cutting out the wind beautifully. As you've seen, been out in the rain and it's back to being bone dry again. Obviously the coat I had before, if it got wet, game over. Soaked for hours. But this is tidy. Give you a nice little spin there, look. A good length. I think it's a cracking coat, this one, to be honest. I'm very happy with this. Interior, we got a nice big pocket there. It's not like a proper thick coat, it's not for warmth. I mean, I am warm in it, but it's quite thin, but it's got some good wind resistance to it. Nice quality zip. Pop it up there, pop that on there. Bing bang bong this round here. Still not entirely sure how these work properly, but the idea is you use these to seal the deal. And we're absolutely buzzing. We're absolutely stone dry dead. So yeah, just thought I'd draw your attention to that if you're looking for a nice new coat. Nice bit of free promo here for Ali Hamidi and his people, if anyone is watching it. Looking for a nice coat. This is the Splash. The Splash coat, I'm pretty sure it's called. It is $99.99. Now, considering the obscene prices a lot of things are in the fishing world, I don't think that's too bad for a very decent waterproof coat. But yeah, just thought I'd give you a little talk about that. Splash proof coat by One More Cast. Cheers, in a bit. Well then people, as you can potentially hear, it has started to rain and it is my last morning here, so that's delightful, isn't it? Been dry the whole time. Comes to pack up day, decides to absolutely tip now. According to the weather forecast, it should hopefully clear up at lunchtime, so hopefully it'll be actually get time to dry before I pack up. But yeah, so we've had no more success, no more real indication of any fish, to be honest. Kind of just died off. I'm not really sure. I say died off, I only caught one fish. It's not like it was active, but I don't know. Another tough session, but very happy with my fish. And yeah, the Temple Diaries, as it is, will continue. We've got the old 30-pound 8 common on this session. By far my biggest fish at this venue so far, but not the biggest fish at this venue. You know, there's at least 2, maybe 3 40s in here, so we need to tick them off the list before we really do anything else. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Unless something else happens, I mean, rods are still out, so you never know. We might catch another fish, and if we do, this will be awkward. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. Very much appreciate it. It helps the channel a lot. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Stick around if you're interested in us fishing this venue some more. Stick along, we'll be here. We will obviously be going to other lakes and venues, more so towards Kent throughout the year. So like I said, thanks for watching. Got weird, didn't it? And I'll see you next time. Keep those lines wet. See you later.